इस वीडियो में हम सिकल सेल एनीमिया के बारे में पढ़ेंगे। सिकल जैसा कि आपको मालूम है ये दरांती को कहते हैं, सेल खलियों को कहते हैं और एनीमिया खून की सुर्ख खलियों की कमी को कहते हैं। ये एक मौरूसी बीमारी है जो कि वालिदैन से बच्चों में मुंतकिल होती है और इस बीमारी में खून की सुर्ख खलियों की जो शक्ल है ये दरांती की शक्ल में तब्दील हो जाती है, इसलिए इस बीमारी को सिकल सेल डिजीज या सिकल सेल एनीमिया कहते हैं। जैसा कि हम जानते हैं कि खून के सुर्ख खलिए जिसकी शेप नॉर्मल ये आसानी के जरिए से खून की नालियों में फ्लो करते हैं। जब इनकी शक्ल तब्दील हो जाती है दरांती की शक्ल में तो फिर ये खून की सुर्ख नालियों में ये खून की नालियों में आसानी के जरिए से फ्लो नहीं करते और ये मुख्तलिफ किस्म के ब्लॉकेज की वजह से टिश्यूज को ऑक्सीजन और न्यूट्रिएंट की फराहमी नहीं होती, जिसकी वजह से सिकल सेल एनीमिया की जो मुख्तलिफ सिम्टम है वो पैदा हो जाते हैं और ये बीमारी जन्म ले जाती है। अब इसको हम डिफाइन किस तरह करेंगे। सो सिकल सेल डिजीज इज अ जेनेटिक डिसऑर्डर, ये एक मौरूसी बीमारी है दैट अफेक्ट एरिथ्रोसाइट्स causing them to become sickle or crescent shape, जिसमें खून के सुर्ख खलिए दरांती की शक्ल या हिलाल की शक्ल में तब्दील हो जाते हैं। The effect of this condition due to abnormality of the hemoglobin. Normal form of hemoglobin is converted into abnormal form of hemoglobin. These are the function of various types of function performed by the erythrocytes. The erythrocyte is commonly known as red blood cell. The formation or the production of red blood cell is known as erythropoiesis. It contains the hemoglobin. It transport oxygen to all the body and it have lifespan of 100 to 120 days. इसकी मतलब 100 से लेकर 120 दिन तक जिंदगी होती है। It does not compose of nucleus and it easily flow within the capillaries and it is smooth and round. These are various types of characteristics of the red blood cells. The hemoglobin, it is a pigment which transport the oxygen. When it combined with oxygen, it is bright red color and it is known as oxyhemoglobin. When there is a deficiency of oxygen, it is present in the form of deoxyhemoglobin and its color is a purple blue. We know that hemoglobin composed of 4 polypeptide chain of amino acids, 2 of alpha chain and 2 of beta chain. The abnormal form of hemoglobin is developed due to the point mutation. And point mutation can be defined the change in DNA in a single nucleotide or a single amino acid when they are changed. For example, here in normal form glutamine is present, while instead of glutamine when valine is present due to point mutation, point mutation. So normal shape of the red blood cell is changed into sickle cell shaped. So a disease developed which is known as sickle cell anemia. These are known as the normal form of hemoglobin, while another this is known as abnormal form of hemoglobin which is known as hemoglobin S. Normal form of hemoglobin is known as hemoglobin A, while abnormal form of hemoglobin is known as hemoglobin S. हम अब इसकी इनहेरिटेंस की तरफ जाते हैं। जैसा कि एक नॉर्मल शख्स एक ऐसे शख्स से शादी करता है जो नॉर्मल हो लेकिन कैरियर हो, तो फिर देयर इज अ 50% चांस दैट 50% of their offspring are normal while 50% of their offspring are normal but carrier mean that they transfer the disease to their next offspring. इस क्रॉस में दोनों पार्टनर जो है ना ये नॉर्मल है लेकिन कैरियर है, देन देयर इज अ 25% चांस दैट द एनीमिया पर्सन हैव बोर्न। इस क्रॉस में दिखाया गया है कि एक शख्स नॉर्मल है लेकिन कैरियर है, इसका एक लड़की के साथ शादी हो जाता है जो कि सिकल सेल एनीमिया मतलब इसको बीमारी हो, तो फिर देयर इज अ 50% चांस दैट देयर ऑफस्प्रिंग विल बी प्रोड्यूस्ड एनीमिया, मतलब 50% चांस होता है कि इसके औलाद में ये सिकल सेल एनीमिया की बीमारी होगी। इस क्रॉस में दिखाया गया कि एक नॉर्मल शख्स की एक सिकल सेल एनीमिया की लड़की के साथ शादी हो जाती है, तो फिर इनके जितने भी बच्चे होते हैं ये नॉर्मल होंगे लेकिन कैरियर होंगे। कैरियर मतलब ये अपने आने वाले नस्ल में ये बीमारी मुंतकिल करेगा। मैकेनिज्म, so you can say that when sickle shaped hemoglobin gave up its oxygen to the tissue, so the abnormal form of hemoglobin it easily stick together forming long rod from inside red blood cell, become rigid, inflexible and sickle shaped, unable to flow through the small blood vessels, instead block small blood vessel. When it blocks small blood vessels, it prevent the transport of oxygen as well as nutrient to the concerned tissues and various types of complication is produced. Normal lifespan of red blood cell is 120 days, while normal lifespan of abnormal hemoglobin or abnormal red blood cell is only 20 days. So there is a severe deficiency of red blood cell is produced. This is the flow of normal flow of blood vessels as well as abnormal form of red blood cells within the blood vessels. Various types of symptoms are produced due to sickle cell anemia. And the first symptom is anemia. Anemia means deficiency of red blood cells. Because the lifespan of hemoglobin or the abnormal form of red blood cell, sickle cell, it is only 20 days. It will easily stick within the blood vessel. It disintegrated. So we can say that the number of red blood cells become decreases and a symptom is developed which is known as anemia. Anemia means deficiency of red blood cells. When deficiency of red blood cells are produced, deficiency of oxygen and deficiency of hemoglobin will be the result. Episodes of pain. Periodic episodes of pain is known as crises, are a major symptom of sickle cell disease. Pain can also occur in your bones. Some people have only a few pain episodes. So pain will be present when sickle cell anemia is there. Painful swelling of hands and feet. Why the hands as well as the feet become swell? Due to the less amount of supply of blood to the concerned tissues due to the blockage. Frequent infections, various types of infection, for example pneumonia hai, tuberculosis hai, bronchitis hai, various types of infections, it is easily develops within the sickle cell anemia person. Delayed growth due to deficiency of red blood cell, deficiency of oxygen and deficiency of hemoglobin. The nutrient as well as the transport of oxygen to the body, it become decreases. So and decreased amount of growth will be takes place, which is known as delayed growth. Vision problem. Proper amount of nutrient and oxygen will not be provided to the retina of the eye. The retina become damaged and vision problem will be the result. Stroke will be developed. It is due to the blockage of the blood to the brain tissues, deficiency of oxygen to the brain tissues. So stroke will be developed. Acute chest syndrome. Various types of symptoms and signs of other diseases will be developed due to the less supply of nutrient and oxygen to the chest area. Pulmonary hypertension. As you know that inflammation of the lungs is known as pneumonia. Other complication which is rise due to sickle cell anemia is organ damage. Complete organ may be damaged. Blindness, leg ulcer hai, gallstone hai. Gallstone, the breakdown of red blood cell produces a substance called bilirubin. A high level of bilirubin in your body can lead to gallstone. So it produces a stone within the gallbladder. That's why it is due to the bilirubin, high amount of bilirubin. And diagnosis, how we diagnose that a person have sickle cell anemia? Due to a simple test. A blood test can check for a hemoglobin as the defective form of hemoglobin that underlies sickle cell anemia. So these are the diagnoses. Genetic counseling amniocentesis. It is a procedure in which a fluid can be taken from the amniotic fluid in which the abnormal amount of hemoglobin can be easily seen. The second one is chorionic villus sampling. Some sample is taken from the pregnant woman from their placenta, and this procedure is known as chorionic villus sampling. And treatment is usually aimed at avoiding crisis. So various types of treatment. For example, babies and children age 2 and younger with sickle cell anemia should make frequent visit to a doctor. Treatment might include medication to reduce pain and prevent complication. So antibiotics will be given due to various types of infections to the patient, penicillin, etc., etc. Medication, for example, hydroxyurea. When taken daily, hydroxyurea reduce the frequency of painful crisis and might reduce the needs for blood. So hydroxyurea ड्रोजिया या जिसको हम हाइड्रिया भी कहते हैं, ये पेशेंट को दिया जाता है. Assessing stroke risk using a special ultrasound machine. वैक्सीनेशन, ये मुख्तलिफ किस्म की प्रोसीजर है जो कि ट्रीटमेंट के लिए इस्तेमाल होता है. ब्लड ट्रांसफ्यूजन, ट्रांसफर ऑफ ब्लड फ्रॉम वन पर्सन टू द अफेक्टेड पर्सन इज नोन एज अ ब्लड ट्रांसफ्यूजन. नाइट्रिक ऑक्साइड भी इसमें हम देते हैं. बोन मेरो ट्रांसप्लांट भी है. बोन मेरो इस पेशेंट को तब्दील किया जाता है. और जीन थेरेपी है. द ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ एबनॉर्मल फॉर्म ऑफ जीन to place with correct form of gene is known as a gene therapy. So there are various types of procedure with the help of which we can uh, provide treatment to the concerned patient. If you like the video, please share, subscribe and watch. Thank you.